The next question is from my good friend Heather. So,
Oh, Heathers.
Heather,
Hey guys, if you could choose anywhere in the world, where would your dream house be and why?
where would our dream house be around the world and why? Lee?
Oh, I mean, I haven't travelled extensively, but maybe even linking into lottery money is, if I could live anywhere in the world, it would be somewhere warm, and if I had family with me as well, that would be amazing. I'm a kind of a family guy, so if I went anywhere in the world, I'd have to take the family with me. But no, somewhere, like Rhys, for example, living abroad, sun, sea, and everything else. Canada, obviously Brandy's in Canada. She's shown us her views, and it looks amazing. So it'd be a mixture of somewhere nice and secluded in the middle of green fields and hills and everywhere like that, or somewhere nice and warm, and yeah.
Okay. Rhys, you're already in Cyprus, but if you had to pick anywhere in the world.
Well, I am part Canadian. My dad's Canadian, and I've always wanted to go to Canada. But very recently, I've also wanted to live there. So I'm gonna say Canada. But I'm gonna have to say a part of Canada that's very nature. I don't want city. I want nature, and I wanna be with nature. I was gonna say something else, but I won't say it.
No, don't.
That's two of you have said Canada, mentioned Canada.
Canada's winning. Go on, Gareth.
Right, Rhys, let's move to Canada.
If you guys watch that show, Big Little Lies,
Heard of it? I've not seen it.
so it's filmed in a place called Monterey, right, in California. There's a little place called Carmel Heights, which a lot of the scenes are filmed in, right? And the houses are based there. It's one of the most expensive places to live in the world, okay? It is right on the beach, so that would be my dream home. One of the characters, Celeste, if anyone's a Big Little Lies fan, Celeste owns this big house. It's all glass. And she's got a big infinity pool, and it just overlooks the sea. It is just stunning. And every time I watch it, I just feel like, oh, if I'm a millionaire and I could live there. But, so yeah, California, a little place called Carmel Heights. Yeah, I'm sure it's Carmel Highlands, something like that. And it's just to have your view, to be the open water, would just be my idea of heaven. California, for me. So we all said Sunset Land or somewhere interesting.
Nature.
I think a lot of people around the world are watching this would agree with their answers, actually.
Yeah.
So thank you, Heather, for that question. Next, we are going to Natasha, our lovely friend and trans icon. Natasha was on our show a few episodes ago. She's got a great question for us.
Good afternoon, real life gays. I hope life's treating you well today. Anywho, my question to you three is the same question to all three. What's the biggest change over the past 10 years that you have noticed either within yourself or within the gay community as a gay man? Thank you.
So, another good question. I would say for me, it's my confidence over the last 10 years because, looking back when I was 21, that's when I moved to Egypt. Like I mentioned earlier, I feel now I am more confident in. I know who I am, the stereotypical saying of this is me is. And I've learned to try. I know it's not easy to not care what people think about you, but I think I'm more comfortable in my own skin now than I was 10 years ago. And I think a lot of that has to do with society as well and how we are viewed in society. We're very lucky to be living now in 2020, not with Miss Rona, I mean, like in relation to LGBTQ rights, we are very lucky. So I think for us, attitudes and laws has helped in the last 10 years make us feel better within our own skin. That's my answer. Lee?
But yeah, similar to you, Gareth. So looking back, me in my 20s, now in my late 30s, nearly 40. I can't wait for 40th. Yeah, confidence has grown hugely, but also I've kind of learned to accept who I am physically, like my body, and not like when I was a lot younger. I was a lot slimmer than I was. It's like the stereotypes in the gay world. We've all felt it, I'm sure, where you have to be slim, you have to have a tan, you have to look good, you have to do that. And I was a lot like that, when I was younger. But my brain is still the same person that I was back then. And I look back, when you get like photos come up on Facebook and the memories 7, 10 plus years ago or whatever, and I look at photos of me back then and I think, oh my God, you look ill. And I was so much slimmer, like my face was slimmer, and everything else, and I'm thinking, but I was looking in the mirror back then thinking, you're fat, you're ugly, who's going to want you? And obviously people have wanted me because I have numerous relationships, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, still single now. No. No. But yeah, I think, and then also in society over the past, I think it's hugely, on the health side of things, with the treatment for, say, HIV and things like that. I think that has dramatically jumped forward over the years, and then just like society and acceptance in general has moved in a positive way. So previously, it's still got a lot to go, but yeah, that's my answer. Rhys?
I agree with both of you. So my personal one for me is similar to yours, Lee, actually. It's more like my body image. I mean, I don't know, people can probably tell, but I suffer with psoriasis on my skin, which is like eczema. I'm literally covered head to toe. And that's been a major issue for me growing up, because obviously 10 years ago I was only 19.
All right.
And obviously being a teenager and a young 20-year-old, when you're supposed to be in your prime and enjoy life, I wanted to just wear long clothes and hide away. I've learned pretty recently, since probably the age of 25, I'm going to say, so from 25 up, I've learned to just accept the fact that this is the way I look. All right, yes, I dye my beard, I dye my hair, but that's just because I like to. It's not to do anything else. And then the LGBT community, I think the fast life of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Google, Twitter, YouTube, I think all of these things have helped the LGBT community from around the world get together and kind of stand up a little bit stronger. That's the way I feel the LGBT community has gone. I mean, before it would have been countries and you would have just read it in a newspaper. Like with the Stonewall riots, it was read in the newspaper that there was riots, and then all of a sudden there was more riots. And so I think the fact that we can now, something can happen in America and we can get it 2 minutes later, helps us in a way to stand up for our American LGBT community or our African LGBT community, Australian, European, wherever you're from.
That's true.
I think that's what I've seen over the last 10 years. The internet is growing and our community coming together from around the world.
So the support is a lot stronger. The support, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that was a deep question.
Really?
But like it was, just touching back on mine about love. You gotta also, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen. So thank you for that, Natasha. The next question is from our lovely friend Fiona. So here is Fiona's question.
Hi guys! So I have a question for you. Is there anyone throughout your life, in the past or the present, that has inspired you? Someone that's motivated you, or someone that you look up to? Who is it? Tell us! Anyway, thank you for everything you do. Always look forward to the weekly episodes, and especially the lip syncs. I think you're all amazing. Love you all. Take care.
Great.
Love you too.
So who has inspired us, or who do you look up to throughout our life? Oh, Rhys. We're all going to say the same thing, aren't we?
I feel like we are. I'm going to be honest. That I love my dad. I love you, Dad. But I was raised by women. I was raised by my mum, my aunties, my nan, my stepmom, both my nanas. So to me, my inspiration, like every time I go through something in life, I always think of one of these women and the way that they would deal with the situation. So my inspiration is actually the women in my family, which I know sounds really cliche and like, oh, no one else. But they're the only people I could really sit there and think that they're the reason that I'm this way. They're the reason that I do this. So yeah, it's all the women in my life, and obviously Sarah Michelle Gellar. But
Obviously.
Why wouldn't you?
We're like the same person, Rhys. That was going to be my answer. My answer is going to be my mother. She is, the people who know her, she is a Karen. But she is very strong, which can sometimes be her downfall, sure. And I'm very similar to my mother. But the way she kind of looks at life, family always comes first. And just how she's dealt with, things that have happened in our family's life, which has been inspiring to me. And yeah, like you, my sister as well, like the females in my family, my mum and my sister, because my sister is very strong as well. A lot of people say I'm a female version of my sister. I do look up to her as well, because I think both of them are just strong-minded, they know what they want, and they're just genuinely nice people. So, and Sarah Michelle Gellar, because okay, hello.
Wait.
So mine, similar-ish, but over the years, there's been numerous people, but the two people that are near the top, with others as well, are my two brothers. So I've got two younger brothers, and even though I'm a lot older than them, I kind of look up to them, and I'm so proud. They give me so much life. So from their personal lives, their professional lives, what they do for a living. I won't go into detail what they are, but yeah, I look up at them, and with so much fondness and proudness and respect and love, and they are one of the few people in my life, family, friends, that lift me, because how well they are doing in life, and you know what I mean, and how strong they are. So yeah.
Look at him.
Okay, stop now. I'm getting emotional.
That's an emotional question. I really like that.
Emotional question. So thank you, Fiona.
Thank you.
There's not many left, by the way, now. So we're keeping it in the family and going to go to Rhys's younger brother. What's your brother's name?
George.
How does it feel to be gay?
How does it feel
To the point, simple.
Fabulous.
So how does it feel to be gay?
Fabulous.
It's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Again, this is a whole episode, this question, because we go and talk about
It is. I mean, if I could give you like 3 words, it would be scary, fabulous, so much fun. I know that the last one was a sentence, but I don't care.
Scary, fabulous, and fun.
Yeah, scary, fabulous, fun. That's how it is.
Yeah, it's a very mixed bag. Yeah, life can be fabulous, but it also can be scary.
Challenging.
Yeah. Like being, there's loads of different things. You know, even it can be supporting, both giving and receiving. You know, advice, etc. So yeah.
So it can be fun, but scary, challenging. But overall, hopefully that answers George's question.
It will.
So our next question is from the gorgeous Sarah.
Hi guys, my question to you is what do you like to do in your spare time?
Nice and straightforward question. Rhys, what do you like to do in your spare time when you've got
Keep
it?
it family friendly. I'm joking.
I will keep it family friendly, don't worry. I'm actually, believe it or not, quite lazy.
No, really?
I mean, I actually haven't made my bed today. So in my spare time, when I do get downtime, because I work a lot, boys, I work very hard. So when I do get downtime, it involves food, alcohol, television.
Sunbathing?
No. Yeah, sunbathing. Yeah, always sunbathing. Constantly. I mean, kind of doing it right now and I'm sweating a little bit. But yeah, so I do like to do nothing on my downtime
Chill.
at the moment.
Lee?
Say on like the small side of things, obviously, say pre-lockdown, I used to work a lot. But say if I had an evening off, it'd be like, say, a box set or something, catching, you know, and you know, you can just have like a load in a row and watch about 20 and just have a proper sofa day and a relax and a chill. But then, like, say on a larger scale, you know, if I'd say plan to book a weekend off, so it'd be spending time with family, friends, and like recharging the batteries to then go again. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, my spare time, I love to go out to restaurants. I love going out to nice places to eat. That's one of my favourite things to do, is go out to eat in nice restaurants, to try different things. But of course, during lockdown, our favourite thing is what?
Yeah.
TikTok.
So in our spare time, especially for the last few months when we've not been working as much, our spare time has been TikTok. And TikTok, we kind of know how much it's changed our life. It brought us together. Most of the people who are sending us these questions are people that we've got close to and we're friends with through a silly little app that we've lip synced to. And honestly, we need to have lips of it. But TikTok in our spare time right now is huge. Not so much eating out because of lockdown restrictions, but they're slowly starting to ease here in Scotland, and I've already been out. So yeah, eating out, and it's the same as you guys, lazy and watching Netflix. Who doesn't love it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how many questions do we have left? We have, okay, we've got the lovely Ryan Ingram, who is also a friend from TikTok.
Hey, real life gays, I hope you're having an awesome day. That rhymes. But so, it's kind of like 2 questions. Hope that's okay. So, I'm guessing it's obvious, but where does the name real life gays come from? Because I mean, obviously, you're real, you're gay, but yeah, but also kind of how did that come to be? And as you know, like, I'm a big advocate for mental health and stuff. I was just wondering if being on TikTok has helped your mental health and creativity. I know it has mine. It's built my confidence up and making connections as well. Like how does that like impact your life now? Because I don't know whether it makes you feel different about yourself, maybe it makes you feel better. other than the trolls and that, which don't need to talk about them. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I love you guys' content. It always makes me laugh, brings a smile to my face. So thank you.
Kind of relevant after we were just talking about TikTok. So first of all, I'll answer the first bit because people who've maybe not seen the first episode, maybe joining after third or fourth episode. Real Life Gays came out because this one, Rhys, felt there was a gap in the world of having a sort of show relating to gay people, gay loose women, okay? And then he spoke to Lee. Lee then recommended me, and then all three of us got together, talked for the first time on a live video, and then what can it do? We've got Rhys, we've got Lee, and Gareth, that's RLG, but can it mean something else? And then we just thought, boom, Real Life Gays, because like Brian just said, we're real, we talk about life, and it means Rhys, Lee, and Gareth as well. So that's
And I'm the rose in the middle.
Yeah.
Ham in the sandwich.
Rhys's idea, spoke to Lee, Lee recommended me, and then the three of us have created what we hope is going to be something very special. So that's how that came about. Mental health and how TikTok has helped us. I'll pass that to you, Lee, first.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, hugely. I think TikTok came into people's lives, probably throughout the world. People have gone further into social media than ever before because, you know, everyone's in lockdown, you know, they can't go out and see friends, family. And it's definitely helped and promoted my mental health during these last 4 months. It's been a journey, let's say. Obviously now I'm back at work. But yeah, I've had down moments, I've had up moments, like everybody. But the app has helped me hugely. One, if I'm feeling a bit low, a bit down, throw on a wig, stick on a filter, whack out a couple of power ballads, and it lifts you. It's like you're on a little stage, and then I'm creating, like we all are, our content, and we're putting it out there, and then it can be slightly addictive. So the more nice comments you get, which is amazing, you know, you did touch on about the things with trolls. Touch wood, I've never had any issues or nasty, horrible comments or anything like that. I've been quite lucky. I've had quite positive comments, both on TikTok and off TikTok. There was one, actually, not a great comment, and that was just by the by, but I won't go into it. But no, generally for me, I think it's helped me and numerous friends I've spoken to, that it's helped them mentally, mental health wise. A big, huge thing. Yeah. Rhys?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all struggle a little bit with our brains sometimes. Lockdown for me was tough until I found TikTok, and then I found you guys, and then it was good again. And then reality kicked back in, and it kind of went downhill again. I think TikTok has helped. I mean, it's really addictive, which is not good. And I think sometimes I want to go on it just to kind of cheer myself up, but then I want to do one and I want to do this and I don't have time to do it. So I try to avoid it a little bit more than what I used to. But I love doing this. This really cheers me up, and it's a nice way to relax, be myself for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think mental health is maybe an episode issue.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Just at the moment, I'm a little bit.
Yeah, we will do a big episode on mental health, and I'm thinking for that episode we'll probably have more than one guest come in and talk about different things. But TikTok in regards to mental health, what I love about TikTok is the versatility of TikTok. You can literally be lying in your bed and you just want to pick me up, just you browse through funny videos, and it's nice when you know the person creating it, because you feel like you've got a connection with them or your friends, and you're watching them, it makes you laugh. Or it's the creative side, like I said, although I use Zumba as my creative output. For me as well, I use TikTok as my stage as well. And sometimes I like to create my own material, but a lot of the times I will just listen to famous movies or songs that I like. And I'm a little bit OCD, a little bit of a perfectionist. I don't know if anyone's noticed. So I can take a long time to create one TikTok. But the buzz you get from it viral, or when it gets a lot of views and a lot of comments, a lot of praise, you know, like give yourself a good pat. It's like someone applauding you after a show.
Yeah.
So that's how it's addictive, because it's adrenaline rush. And you create great friends like we have. So yes.
I love the way that you say you're a bit of a perfectionist and you do 5 or 6 times to do it, and then there's me able to do it on tape. And it's...
Yeah, we can tell.
Yes, I know. All right. But also, what I like as well, it's like saying, my mum, she'll send me like little TikToks, or you know, like years ago. It's not years; it's been months, hasn't it? Like before, like lockdown, before we all found TikTok, you'd get like sent a Facebook status or an Instagram post saying, "Oh, look at this," you know. But now it's, "Oh, look at this TikTok. Oh, you should do this." Or so I've even got family members and friends of mine saying, "Oh, have you seen this?" And you should do that. You should do that. I'm like, "Well, I have done that one. Scroll back." No. But no, yeah, it's good.
So yes, Brian, that's how real life gaze has happened, and TikTok definitely has helped. So we literally have, how many questions have we got left? I think we've only got 2 more questions, I think. Yeah, 2 more questions. So here is the next one. This is from a beautiful woman called Tiff.
Hey boys. So my question is there an opportunity in the future for you 3 to do a real life gaze episode in full drag?
Is that gorgeous girl?
Isn't she gorgeous?
So yes, of course, when we did the drag episode with the lovely Cheyenne, we definitely want to do an episode in drag. Whether all 3 of us can be drag at the same time would depend on who can do our makeup. But absolutely, I would love that. But we just need to do it
I
first.
would so enjoy that.
It'll have to be a one where we're all together in the future.
Yeah.
We'll have to definitely plan it.
And get Cheyenne over to do everyone's makeup and dragify us.
I would. She'd love
But
it.
we need to also figure out our drag names. That's what we were supposed to do. There you go.
We should get our viewers to choose our drag names for us.
Yes.
What's the thing? Is it your first pet and...
There's loads of different ways. It's first pet and first name, first road you lived on. There's also your grandmother's name and the last dessert or sweet that you ate.
Grandmother's name?
And the last dessert or sweet that you ate.
Dorothy Christie.
So mine would be Aileen Kit Kat.
Oh, I like it. Aileen
Betty Dairy Milk.
Dairy Milk. So yeah, we need
But
to.
if it was first pet and street name?
Yeah, street name.
First
would be Cleo Watcom.
Cleo Watcom.
Watcom?
I had a cat called Cleo, and then it was Watcom Road. Watcombe.
That's a great drag name. Also a porn star name.
Well, no, is that the porn star name actually?
It might be porn star.
Maybe a porn star name.
Yeah.
I think we might need to work on these.
Yeah.
We might do
I know
another-
you asked Gareth people to ask us what is our favourite colour. So, guys, what is your favourite colour?
Sky blue.
Sky.
Mine is blue. Actually, one of my favourite colours.
Is it?
I like a sky blue too, but I also like a really pastel pink. Almost. I like a pastel pink. So good.
What's your favourite smell?
Smell. Like a natural smell or like a fragrance?
Smell. What's your favourite smell? When you smell it and you think, oh, I love that smell.
I like fresh cotton sheets out of the wash, like linen.
Coffee. Do you know when you like?
Didn't know what I was going to say there.
Coffee. Coffee and sheets. Coffee and clean sheets. This is what I'm dealing with, people.
Go on then. What's yours then?
Fresh rain when it lands on the ground.
I was going to say grass, like when grass has been cut and then the rain and yeah. So you like damp smells?
No, right now.
I like it damp and dirty. I've actually got a quick little game if you boys are willing to play it.
Okay, yeah.
Go on then.
Okay, so you can do this both at the same time, right? So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you just give me the first answers that come, okay? And this is like a test to show your personality, I think it is. Okay? So the first question is, what is your favourite type of animal? And don't just say a pet or something like that. I need like your favourite animal. It could be any animal.
No.
Gorillas.
Gorillas. Okay. What is your favourite piece of clothing?
Dressing gown.
A vest top.
Okay. Oh my god, I forgot the last one. No, wait, I haven't. What is your favourite type of water, as in river, lake, ocean? What's your favourite body of water?
A lake.
The sea.
The sea. Okay. So the first answer is how you perceive yourself. So
it's a gorilla.
You see like a gorilla, but the characteristics of a gorilla is how you perceive yourself. So hairy, smelly.
Well, I'm not hairy and I ain't smelly.
And then the second one is how other people perceive you. So, for example, dressing gown. People perceive you as comfortable, relaxed. Yeah, makes sense?
Cuddling.
Cuddling. And then the body of water one was just how you are in bed.
In bed? So what would a lake be?
So like if you're a lake, you're quite placid.
I'm quite what?
Placid and you don't move.
No, I'm saying nothing.
Is that type of...
Choppy. He's choppy and fast.
What did you say, Lee? Did you say ocean?
The sea, yeah.
Yeah, the sea, yeah, you like it rough.
The waves smashing against the thing and it all going in and out. And...
What about you? What were your answers?
What was yours?
Mine, okay, so mine is a polar bear, okay, vest up, and ocean.
Okay, so very similar to Lee.
So I'm quite...
I'm gentle with claws.
Yeah.
And cuddling.
You can scratch somebody's eyes out.
Still in bed. Oh, that was fun. I like that.
I watched it on Facebook the other day. It was quite interesting. I thought I'd try it on you boys.
I'm going to ask my parents.
Do it. I'm going to ask my mum now. I might save it for next week, actually, when she comes on.
Oh, that was fun. So yeah, I think that's all. It's been quite a long episode because obviously we got everyone's questions. But thank you to everyone who sent them. It was really, really lovely to get so many questions. If your question wasn't read out, I do apologise, but I think we got everyone. Some people sent more than one question. We picked the best ones, and so it didn't overlap. So yeah.
So guys, that is the end of this week's show, episode 11. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to everyone who sent us the questions. So if you do have any other questions, you can email us at reallifegaze.com, and you can also, you don't have to video it, you can just send us an email. But also you can follow us on our social media as well. So that's on Twitter, Instagram, and our Facebook page, and that's at Real Life Gaze. We also still have our mugs. if you would like to purchase those, you can email us at reallifegays@yahoo.com, and we will get one of those out to you as well. So I think that is everything.
What you got?
I just sneezed. I'm sorry. Coronavirus.
We will leave you all with Cher, Strong Enough.
Yes. Our lip sync is Cher, Strong Enough.
Right, bye everyone. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
And cut.
I don't need your sympathy. There's nothing you can say or do for me. And I don't want a miracle. You'll never change for no one. And I hear your reasons why. Where did you sleep last night? And was she worth it? Was she